This is a guy, Sai Ranade. Now, I'll tell you, Sai, I've met, I don't know, maybe 5,000 comics. The first one I met from Bombay, India.
I'm fortunate to be from Bombay, India.
You know, the Star Search played in India.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we had for some reason, somebody took it over there. It was a big success.
Yes, I think by that time I was in the United States, so I got to see it here.
Yeah, and you've been in Houston. But you have a strange route to stardom in comedy. You're an electrical engineer?
A chemical engineer.
A chemical engineer. How'd you get into comedy?
Well, I think comedy is all about perspective, as you know.
Sure.
You've seen many comedians. And being from India and being an engineer certainly creates some unique way of looking at things. And I think the stand-up comedy scene is ready for some fresh, funny stuff.
I think we're ready. From Bombay, India, by way of Houston, here he is, Sai Ranade, at the Groove in Orlando. Watch this guy.
What a nice crowd. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here this afternoon. I'm really glad to be here, in fact, with this heat and humidity. I'm glad to be anywhere in Orlando where there is air conditioning. In fact, this morning I should have suspected it was going to be a hot day because a roach begged me to spray Raid on it. Y'all are saying, man, this guy looks pretty relaxed, with all this competition and stuff. Let me tell you, just last week, in the mail, I got a letter. There was a photograph of Ed McMahon on it, and it said, "You are a winner." So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am originally from India. You all are looking at me like, no kidding. India, as you know, is a land of plenty of people. Once in a while in my family, we used to get together for that lavish 1/2 course meal. Toward the end of such a meal, my cousin Apu and we would just fight and stop talking. And then my mom would gently remind us, "Kids, finish your conversation. Just think about those thousands of children dying of loneliness in America." Just before coming to the United States, I took a course. It was called ETL, which stands for English as a 10th language. They taught us how to say, "I have no cash on me." Our final exam was a 7-Eleven application. My cultural shock, actually it began during my flight from Bombay to Houston. I just finished a sumptuous meal, went to the lavatory. Right there above the toilet, there was a sign, "No foreign objects." Let's see, my first car in the United States was a used 1973 Ford Maverick. The guy who sold it to me said, "This car is automatic." Later on I found out, the car changed lanes on its own. Of the 10,000 miles I did on this car, 8,000 were with a tow truck. I sent a telegram. I was devastated. I sent a telegram to my mom. She was still in India. The telegram simply read, "Bad karma." Let's see. The first time I went to a country and western bar, it was called the Texas Longhorn Saloon. There I was, 200 cowboys, 1 Indian. I felt like Bugs Bunny at Disneyland. I was there to have fun. Everyone was wearing a hat, but there was no sun in sight. Trying to figure out what to do next, and all of a sudden I heard, "You better run, you better do what you can. Don't want to see no blood, don't be a macho man. You want to be tough, better do what you can, so beat it." Pardon me. Immediately I decided to leave the club. As I stepped outside the club, a few incoming customers handed me their car keys. The best part of the story, I came in a used Maverick, and left in a brand new Ford F-150 truck. So now I know why this is called, indeed, the land of opportunity. My name is Sai Ranade. Enjoy the rest of the show.